We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host today, Bumpy McSquigums, and we're taking a first look at Zoria, Age of Shattering. It is by Tiny Trinket Games and Anshar Publishing, releasing sometime in 2023. This has been on my wish list for a while. I believe it's number 7, so it's really cool that they reached out and I'm able to get my hands on this and showcase it for all of you. That being said, they are about to launch a Kickstarter right around the same day that this video goes live, so I will do my best to include the link to that possibly in the description of the video or at least in a comment directly below the video. So if you guys like what you see and you want to support the game, the development, all that stuff, I'll have the Kickstarter link there for you guys to do just that. Let's begin a new game, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Zoria, Age of Shattering. The build you are about to play is an alpha build. So many things are still subject to change. Being an alpha build, there may still be various bugs or inconsistencies that went unnoticed throughout the game. Enjoy your time. I will do my best. Another restless night on these 9 forsaken lands, and, as I've come to expect, the dream came again, taunting me with its cryptic, pointless imagery. I have no idea what it wants from me, nor why it will not let me sleep. How am I supposed to be of any use to my people if I cannot wrest control of my own mind and rest? Dawnbreak pierces through the camp, and the rays of the sun invade my tent long before I give them permission to. One of my scouts has returned from his nightly duties. Naturally, he finds me dressed and waiting for him, all signs of fatigue washed away from my face. An army, no matter its size, is only as strong as its leader. You hear the scout before you can see him, his ragged breath louder than the flap of your tent as it is pulled back. The scout waits eagerly for you to address him, his posture uncertain and submissive. You sigh, he most certainly brings you bad news. Speak, what have you learned? The man bows low, perhaps with a little too much reverence in his gestures. We found no way in, my lord. Is it the Elionians? Or the Elionians? No, Elionians, sure. Have secured the area tighter than a maiden's purity. Well, crass, but I get the idea. Anything else? Do we know what we're guarding? Or what they're guarding? The man shakes his head and raises his finger as he catches his breath. He has rings under his eyes and barely stands up straight. No, my lord, we almost died trying to get inside the camp proper. We fell back to the outer perimeter for the remainder of the night. What have you learned of their supply lines? We spotted a patrol returning from the windmill north of the village. It was laden with grains and bread. They stopped on the road, waited for almost one turn of the hourglass. Another cart joined them, coming from the lumber mill further up the peninsula. What of the caravan guards? Light guard, my lord, and very carefree. They travel late in the evening. It does not seem they fear anyone round these parts. An attack on the caravans would be very easy. No, that would accomplish nothing. They would just send another the following week with more guards, and they would know that we are targeting them. No, this problem must be tackled at the root. I will speak with the miller and the lumberjacks myself. Okay. What can you tell me of their defenses? The defenses, yes. Well, my lord, well, they're magical. Magical. There's some sort of barrier around the whole Elion encampment. Once you pass through it, it sears your flesh and drills into your mind. Olin was hit pretty hard. He's outside at the healer's tent. I think he could tell us more, but I don't know if he's in any condition to talk. Is there anything else you could tell me? Not much else about the Elion garrison. They are guarding the place something fierce. But there's something else. The people in town, they don't like the soldiers either. There's talk of fighting and a desire to drive these soldiers away. They say they rob and beat up townsfolk. Act like they're the lords of the place. Maybe we can use that. Why are you back so soon? You were supposed to continue your mission through to morning. It was Olin, my lord. I found him right at the edge of the Elion encampment. He was hurt badly, and I carried him back to our camp. He couldn't walk and could barely talk. He told me of the barrier. All right, very well. We will speak later. I must talk to the troops and prepare myself before heading out. Good luck, Commander. Thanks. All right, we got a treasure chest. Take all. Okay. Okay, there's a journal here with some extra info. If you guys would like to pause and read, by all means, go ahead and do so. I very much would like to do that, but as part of a first look video, I tried to get a little bit more gameplay in and skip a little bit more on the storyline stuff. Not a tremendous amount, but a little bit. All right, let's go take a look at our inventory. We have boots and a weapon that seem to be worse than what we already have. So, probably not the best choice. All right, did we just load and then unload and now we're loading again? That was weird. All right, so there's a whole bunch of stuff laying around. There's cooking, there's a wizard's tent. It's like a lot of people that we can talk to. War drum. I like it. It's cool. And a blacksmith. Alright, let's talk to the quartermaster. Browse merchant items. Welcome. What are you looking for? So many things. I mean, actually none of that, but could have been so many things. Alright, let's talk to... Got a lot of people we can talk to. I guess the Kingsman? Arrival on foreign lands. The man salutes proudly at your approach, his posture exemplary. General, what can you tell me about your abilities, Matthias? The man ponders for a few moments, and when he speaks, it is certain. Simple tones. I am a Kingsman. I will protect you. I am your shield and sword. I will crush anyone and anything that stands between us and victory. What do you make of Nubarak? I have spoken to some of the scouts. I failed to draw any meaningful conclusions. I do not know if that is my shortcoming or that of the scouts. Come with me. You are my best Kingsman. Alright, so he's joined me. How many people can I get to join? I'm curious. We got a lancer, a thief. There's a wizard's tent. A battle cleric. I'm a fan of battle clerics. The woman greets you kindly, performing a respectful bow and slamming her weapon. What can you tell me of your abilities, Sofia? I am a battle cleric in the service of Athos. While my words of healing are perhaps not as powerful as those of your companion, my weapon and shield are formidable indeed. What do you think of Nubarak? It feels like a godless land, my general. I pray to Athos, and she weeps for these people. They are under a great, long-forgotten shadow. Alright, you will join me as well. How many people do I get to have join me? I guess that's it. We else got up and started walking around. Alright, we can go talk to a wounded soldier now. The man called Olin lies on a makeshift bed, his forehead covered in sweat and his mouth uttering fervent whispers you cannot hear. A nurse tends to the wounds on his arms and blistering welts that stain the scout's skin, reminiscent of burn marks. Scout Olin, can you hear me? The man mumbles incoherently, but then his eyes catch yours, and they light up with feverish intensity. My lord, I have seen it. As I pass through the barrier, and the pain, oh, the pain, my mind feels like it would split open, but split open it did, and then I could see. See, I saw it. Saw what, man? I saw it, lord. The one beneath the tower. It was horrible, and it was beautiful. It was... You saw what lies beneath the tower? What the Elonians have found? I found it too, but where did I put it? Nurse, did you find my spyglass? A good scout never leaves without a spyglass. The nurse looks at the man with compassion in his eyes, and she shrugs at you. The rambling goes on for a while, and as you turn to leave, Olin grabs your arm. His hand feels warm, too warm. Your skin tingles. My lord, the Elonians aren't harmed by the barrier. They probably do not see what I saw. Why are they blind to the greatness? You wrench your arm free of Olin's grip and depart, leaving the poor scout to his ramblings. So the Elonian soldiers can come and go through this strange barrier without ill effects. Perhaps you should take a closer look at the barrier and an Elonian patrol. Alright, so there's probably some sort of trinket or something. Well, what do you think the wizard's tent has going on? Apparently an alchemy recipe and a whole bunch of crates and oh my god, there's so much stuff. An alchemy kit too. There's a book. And I guess we can go do some alchemy. Probably a good idea to prepare maybe a couple of potions. I don't know. Cool. And we'll prepare one of these. Oh, we have a little bit. Maybe we'll prepare like 3 of these total. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. And then we had a blacksmith, I believe we could have gone to as well. I gotta stop doing early morning recordings. I get so... It's just tough. This is tough for me. It's alright. We're good. Wow, we can kind of craft a fair bit of stuff. I don't know that any of this stuff is, you know, things that we necessarily need right now, but... they do exist. Okay, we don't have any stats that we can do there or anything here. We're all level 30, which is interesting. Alright, I mean, I guess we leave? And we head off on a hero's journey, as they say. Oh, wow. Where are we at right now? We're over here? There's a lookout tower directly south of us, which I guess this is south. I wonder if it's our lookout tower or an enemy lookout tower. Oh, there's some shrubbery over here. There's some shrubbery by the tomfoolery. What's this? Shrine. Oh, okay. Oh, we upset a bear. I don't know how I feel about that. All we seem to have is a basic attack right now. Okay, I guess we're gonna wait. Uh-huh. We probably have skills that we can do. Alright, attack. Oh man, we don't do a lot of damage. It's a decent amount. Let's get behind the bear and see if we can't do like a backstab. Alright, looks like there's backstabbing. I wonder if there's flanking. Oh. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna try it. Yes, there is at least a side attack as well. Alright, whom do you wish to battle? Me. And him. Alright. Well, in the end, it looks like we did some okay stuff. We got some bear meat. We got a little bit of hide. We are seemingly bleeding still, though. Doesn't look like much else is going on here. Alright, so we checked out our character, but we do have skill points. Alright, so if we go like into inventory, I believe there's going to be stats that we're going to be able to upgrade here. But also, if we go down to abilities, we should be able to actually get some abilities. Like Bandage, for instance. Seems pretty good. Banner of Might, Challenging Punch. Hit the target and taunts it to attack. Okay. Take cover, order party member to take cover, raising a shield that will mitigate damage. Huh. Got Weapon Toss. Accept. Backbreaker. Deal damage and charge position. Okay. So it increases armor by 300% for 3 turns. That sounds pretty legit. Sigil Surging. It's a heal. Places a sigil on a party member that will heal him. Next turn it will jump to another. Okay. I like that. I think we'll do the same thing with the Warcry. Overwhelming odds. Dueling expertise. We got what? One more? Igniting Blade. It's an AoE. Alright, that sounds good to me. I'm going to go down and we're going to get Engage. Shield Wall. Vanquish Foe. Massive damage also. Okay. Deflect. Magic Deflect. Hold the line. And Avenger Strike. Okay. And then here, we're going to go with Healing Prayer. What does that do? Just heals a party member. Powerful Barrier that absorbs damage. Okay, I like that. Weight of Justice. Flame on enemy target dealing damage and reduces initiative. That's weird. Removes any stun and curse effects from party members. Light Touched Strike. Sure. Orb of Light. It's an AoE. Sure. Aura of Vitality. Burst of Healing Wave. Okay. Meditation. Okay, that seems like that's going to be an important one to keep us going. Sanctuary. Healing all followers in the area. Place a blessing that will return 60% of damage back to the attacker. Wow, that's incredible. And Shield of Fate. Or Faith. Okay. I think that's fine. Maybe? I don't know. We're going to assume that that's great. And that we're going to be set. We are still bleeding, which is not great. I'm wondering if we should go back to camp or just deal with the fact that we're bleeding. And I'm wondering if we're ever going to not be bleeding. I believe if we hit like R, we can actually drop at camp here and rest. It's 1 hour. How do we get rid of the bleeding? Will make you lose blood, thus weakening you until the point of death. Maybe ones will make target less effective in combat. Okay, and then what is this? Well, let's just pack up and leave. We'll just move around. Fine. Sure, we'll find something. Alright, what does the map say what we're doing right now? We did that. Oh, there's a cave right next to where we were. Another lookout tower, a trading refuge, and a cave down the direction that we're facing. Which I'm kind of curious about. It's actually off to the left of us slightly. How does one get to said cave, though? That I do not know. Oh. Wow, we're in battle with a giant pig now. Two giant pigs, actually. Firm. Now, what is the vanquish thy foe? Ah. Not entirely certain what that did. Attack. We have weapon toss. We have bandage. Looks like I can do weapon toss. I don't. I could throw it at that guy, but that's about it. All right, let's hit him. Let's see what they got for the follow-up. We got our shield up, so we should absorb some of that, which we did. Light touch strike, and then we have the healing orb. Meditation. Healing prayer. We'll bonk him. Big hit, big hit. Big hit. And deflect, magic deflect, Avenger strike. Strike will also 40 to 99. Alright, let's try to hit him with it. Alright, that was enough. Looks like we absorbed most of the assault against us, which is nice. Move here. We can't use the Aura of Vitality after we move. Alright. Relatively big hit there. Gonna go ahead and heal you. And then I'm gonna try to throw my weapon. The little side attack. Gonna get behind and King's Resolve. Provides a moderate shield. Alright, see if we can aggro him and survive it. Okay, we took very little damage overall, and now we can use the Aura of Vitality on most of our folk. There we go, and we can just miss our attacks because why not? There we go. Sweet, sweet victory. I feel like we need to use alchemy to get past this bleeding problem that we have. Alright, so consumables. Use how you get rid of those. I don't know. I also am not sure how we get into this cave. Should clearly be a way in, but I don't see it. Also, what's this? Hey, a book of potion making. Oh my god. So many alchemy recipes. So it looks like you can just kind of explore around a bit and find a bunch of various things that you didn't know were here before. Which is kind of cool. Like, what is this? Some silver. I mean, we're all the way back out by the watchtower. I don't know how useful that is that we made it back out here, but we did it. Yay, go us. We got some dead worms. Alright, so we tried going around this side, and there was nothing there for us. So, what if we go around the other side? Also, do we know what our journal is saying? Since the Drunken Oyster. Travel to the Drunken Oyster and find out what the truth of these rumors are. Speak with the miller at the windmill north of the docks and the lumber mill foreman about his troubles and unusual defenses. Investigate the barrier. So we have a lot of stuff, but I figured we could just do a little bit of roaming around and not have anything that's like super pressing to do. Get into a little bit of combat here and there, kind of show it off a bit. And just, you know, have a little bit of a kind of a walkabout, like just a good time here. There's a fire salamander on the ground. Well, there was, and then I murdered it apparently. Sorry about your luck, Mr. Fire Salamander. So there's a bunch of crates over here. There's a cow. Obviously, some forest moss and other stuff. I want to look at the map again. We're here. We're still trying to figure out a way to get to the cave. Ah, here we go. Here's the entrance to the cave. All right, it looks like maybe a goblin cave. We're ready to fight some gobos, I think. Look at this goblin. He doesn't know what's about to happen to him. I'll bonk him. I guess twice. Oh, we got another goblin to just join the party there. Which is, well, interesting, for lack of a better term. Okay, the goblin brought a little heat there. Couple of quick backstabs, some side stabs. Down he goes. Shield wall. And what is this? We'll add a little bit of extra shielding to myself and see what you got. So if he kind of pulls aggro on him, I think we're gonna be okay. It's interesting that we can go that far. Okay. Or hit him with this little light blast. Boop. What do we have? Surging sigil. And vanquish thy foe. And I guess enrage the foe. Have him focus on us. Attack dodged. And now we just kind of finish him off with basic attacks. With traditional basic beginner's karate. There it is. Goblins stood no chance. We just kind of wrecked them, really. We got some more gobos over here. What's up, boys? I think we're doing fine on that front. Sure. Alright, we're gonna do Vanquish Foe. And then Avenger's Strike, I guess. Or are we gonna hit both of them? That felt pretty okay, I dare say. War Cry. Increasing armor. Can't do it. Bandage can't do. Guess I'm just gonna have to slap you. Oh, that didn't feel good. That didn't feel good either. Oh my goodness. Ow. Alright, this dude not really a joke, huh? Shaman might have a little bit of spoopy times coming our way. I think we got to deal with the little guy first. It's based off of where we're at and what's going on. Critical hit side. Surging sigil, just in case. Big attack. chucked a bomb on us. Screaming at us. Not cool, man. Alright, big hit. Big finish. Alright. Hitting me with some AoE lightning nastiness. Don't particularly like it. Alright. Okay. I can live with that. That was very impressive. Alright, let's get behind him, and I guess it's just a basic attack. That's all we've got. Good, he missed. Let him miss again. Oh, beautiful. And we said good day, sir. Very nice. Alright, so we're kind of doing just fine, actually. Dead worms. A lot of dead things in here. Not sure how I feel about that, but does look like we could cook some stuff here. Unfortunately, we don't have anything available that will allow us to cook. It's not yet. It's like we're getting a lot of potions and things too, which is nice. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now we can come out here. Where does this lead us to? Just kind of another watchtower out here. Book of Armors. So essentially some more recipes for crafting. Don't hate it. See, there's a door here, but it doesn't look like we can go up into the place. It's a bit unfortunate. But we're about out of time for the first episode, guys and gals. Like I said, we have some story missions and stuff that we can do, but as you see, we can actually just wander around and get ourselves lost in the madness and the enjoyment and joy of just, you know, doing the battles. To me, that's always, you know, one of those more fun things that I like to do. I always like focusing on battles and getting into the little fights and getting some experience and potentially leveling up and everything else. I'm not really sure how to get rid of the debuffs and stuff that we have right now. I'm sure there's going to be like a way we can rest or whatever and get rid of them. But if we take a look at the map, can we zoom in on the map at all? Doesn't look like it. But we see there are caves, lookout towers. So there are points of interest all over the place. And then we also see quest point there, quest point there, quest point there. So we can see on the map itself that there are various different quest points, along with like trading refuges and some whatever Dalrud Grotto is, and just various different buildings that we could go to. So it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. I've actually played the original demo of this, and it's come a long way since those days. So very cool. I am very glad I got to share this with all of you. If you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of that stuff will be down below in the description of the video, just like it always is. A big shout out and a thank you again to Anshar Publishing for hooking me up with the code for this. And don't forget, guys and gals, it's going to be launching its Kickstarter right around the same day as this video goes live. So if and when they do, I will grab that link for you guys and add it to probably the top of the description line, maybe, or just under it or something along those lines. And then also add it as a comment down below. So, as always, guys and gals, with the first look video or the first of any series, I want to thank you guys for stopping by the Freak Show. And I would love it if you guys could like, subscribe, share if you enjoyed the video. It helps a lot. You know, feed that YouTube algorithm for me. It'd be very, very, very cool if you could do so. And until the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. We play, we fight, we conquer.